Instead of complaining, why not have a meaningful conversation with your spouse? Some years back, a friend of mine approached me, lamenting that her husband does not remember the birthday of any of the children and does not remember her birthday. And she felt so bad. She also complained that she was tired of the marriage and she doesn't know what to do. She was feeling frustrated that she was going to quit the marriage. And she was also lamenting that whenever the husband uses the toilet, he messes up the toilet. He doesn't keep the place clean. And when she goes to use the toilet, she doesn't like what she sees. And whenever the husband wants to help in the kitchen, maybe like fry egg at times, do some simple cooking, that he messes up everywhere. You find oil on the floor. Everywhere is messed up. And I just smiled and I told her that do not forget that two of you came from different background. You have different upbringing. That there are so many ways you can have a meaningful conversation and correct this thing, that it shouldn't be a problem. It's something that is common in every relationship. So I told her not to worry, that was probably the way he was brought up, but you can do something about it. Okay? It's one habit that probably he grew up with, that he could not help himself about. So we agreed that, okay, he should just, since she remembers birthdays, she remembers celebrations, she should just go ahead and keep remembering all of them. Whenever it's the children's birthday or his own, because one funny thing, she also said that he forgets his own at times. So it's not an intentional act. So I encouraged her to keep remembering and bringing up the celebration. Let the celebration keep happening. And then the aspect of the toilet, you can go with him at times to the toilet when he wants to use the toilet. You just go in the form of, you're just chatting and you go together, you just gisting and you enter the toilet together. So but don't do it in a way that he will feel that you're just monitoring him to see how he's using the toilet. No, you just do it in a joking way. You get into the toilet and at the end of the day, you find out one or two things he didn't do right. You can even go help him do it the first time. Another time you go in together. You can tell him, could you please, be cautious about it. Say it respectfully. That could you please do it this way or that way? And obviously he's going to do that. And gradually he's going to change. Same thing applies to the cooking. You cook with him whenever he feels like doing stuff for you or cooking for you. You can be with him while he's doing that. Whatever you find out anything he keeps in the wrong place, you can just correct it, and keep playing with him and chatting him up. It's really not something you should fight about. So gradually, and don't forget, when you are correcting somebody on things like this, you have to give the person time to change. You cannot correct today and expect him to be perfect tomorrow. So it have to be a gradual thing, and gradually he's going to be what you expect of him. So just give him time to change. You help him and continue like that, and just be patient. Show him love. He's your first son. Just the same way you can teach your son. The way you teach your son, you teach him like a child. Teach him like a child that doesn't know what he's doing, but in a respectful way, not in a way that will make him feel less than whom he is. And with time, he's going to change. And guess what? She was grateful. She went home. And after about 2 months, she called me and was so excited on phone that, guess what? My husband is much better, with the toilet manners is much better, and then the kitchen aspect is much better. And I was happy for him. Sorry for her. Then about 2 years later, she got back to me telling me that, guess what? My husband beat me at it. He woke me up in the middle of the night and wished me happy birthday. He prayed with me and gave me gifts. And she was so excited. I said, yes, that's the way it should be. So that is the same thing I'm encouraging a lot of women. It's vis-a-vis, I'm just encouraging everyone, any spouse, it could be the husband or the wife that is going through this. It could be any one of you. So I'm just encouraging you today that if your wife is having the same issue or the husband is having the same issue, could you please be patient with each other, knowing that two of you were brought up differently, coming from two different backgrounds. You were brought up differently. So just be patient with each other, and gradually all these things will change. So let's correct each other in love, and I believe it's going to change just the same way I will change. So there's no need to complain. Just have a meaningful conversation. Do the needful, correct the ones you can, and then let him correct the ones he can as well, because it's both ways, and at the end of the day, everybody will be happy. I hope this helps someone out there. Looking forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.